The woman gave birth to a daughter who refused to drink milk. The body is already skinny. The bottle of milk is not missing at all. May Burgess called for her husband to help. Tyler didn't seem worried. I thought it was too hot right now, but the temperature of the bottle is just right. It's completely drinkable.
You started too early.
No. She didn't have nothing at her 6 o'clock feeding either.
Well, Dr. Robinson said you was to stop worrying, Mabel. So did that other specialist from Bicester. Just a matter of time, they said.
Doctors and experts say so. Taylor doesn't think it's a problem, but Maple doesn't trust so-called experts. The daughter lost 2 pounds when she was born. Husband is concerned about the TV of the wine order. As a famous beekeeper in the village, the radio station did a special episode for Taylor. The popularity will skyrocket. Mabel berated him for serving snacks. It took them 9 years to have children. If you go on like this, you will starve to death. How can a 6-week-old be so thin? Tyler continued to repeat the doctor's words. I think my wife is overly worried. Mabel's wife went upstairs with the baby in her arms. He was alone in the living room. Taylor quickly put down the pipe in his mouth. Then he took the beer out of the cupboard, watching the show with relish. His figure slowly appeared on the screen. Facing the host's curious questions, Taylor answered that he started beekeeping at the age of 12. Unlike others, he's never been stung.
Never? No. Now, why is that, would you say?
Well, I don't know. Bees have always liked me. I've always liked them. When I was a kid, I used to let them crawl over my face and hands.
Because of this, he's often called the saint of the bee world. There are now 84 hives. It produces about 2,000 pounds of honey per year. Taylor watched the show with relish, and on Maple's side upstairs, the child howled with hunger and cried. His face was full of pain and helplessness. There was no solution. That's when the host talked about a magical substance. That's expensive royal jelly. All the larvae can eat it, Taylor explained. But some bees can only eat for 3 days. Only the larvae in the queen's chamber. You get a steady stream of royal jelly. This is why queen bees are bigger than other bees.
The queen larva increases its weight by 1,500 times in 5 days.
How much, Mr. Taylor?
1,500 times her own weight.
But that's as if a baby weighing, say, 7.5 pounds would have increased its weight to...
5 tons. Yeah, 5 tons she's gone.
But that's not all. He's also known as the elixir of youth. When I hear what the TV says, Tyler suddenly thought of something. The baby keeps crying, and no one cares. He rushed upstairs to call for his wife. Express that you have an idea, but Maypole wouldn't listen. I had a nervous breakdown. I have to breastfeed twice. Taylor's rare offer to help let your wife get a good night's sleep. Take your daughter to another room. Mabel's tense nerves eased a bit. The show just ended. After Taylor turned off the TV show, ready to add something to the bottle. In the blink of an eye the next morning, Mabel realized she had overslept. She rushed to find her husband, worried about whether the child has any problems. When he got closer to the stroller, the daughter's face turned a lot ruddy. Mabel breathed a sigh of relief. Just wanted to thank Taylor for his efforts. I thought my daughter had turned into unexpectedly. Just then, he was crying again. It's obviously not time now. Why are you hungry 2 hours earlier? Mabel didn't think much of it. Quickly pick up the baby and go back to breastfeeding. A week passed quickly. He can feed normally every day. An irrepressible smile of joy on his face, but not for long. The child suddenly stopped drinking.
Well, so what? She was early. She'd taken all she needed.
Well, that's only 3 ounces.
Look, only last week you'd have been over the moon about that. She's doing fine. Aren't you, my little queen?
Taylor saw this and proposed to feed himself at night. Maybe it would be better to take turns. Mabel nodded and agreed. He didn't notice this period of time. The child's weight has changed. From then on, he drank not a drop every time. Mabel's anxiety gradually dissipated. The only thing that bothers me is, daughter is eating more and more. You cry all the time. I can only quickly go upstairs and take it down to breastfeed. Tyler sees his wife out of sight. Quickly take out the hidden jar, then pour some into the bottle. Finally locked it back up. Mabel came quickly with the baby. It's getting heavier. The moment you suck the bottle, like a voracious bee sucking. And Tyler was very proud. Speaking of the solution that came to my mind that night, only then did Mabel react. Do you want to add beer? Taylor repeatedly denied that it was not. The expression on his face has betrayed him. There must be something in the milk. Taylor had no choice but to say, royal jelly is produced by our own bees. He didn't remember at first, until the TV show aired. Tyler finally realized that this is what kids need. After saying that, let the wife feed it quickly. Only good for the daughter. This stuff costs more than gold in America. Mabel will be surnamed General. Move this wonderful...
It's what turns a dull, plain, ordinary worker into a great, big, beautiful, fertile queen.
What are you trying to say? How a baby's dull and plain?
Of course not, but you see, queen larvae get more royal jelly than the others. That makes them quite different.
Queen bees are not only fertile, they live longer than the average male. It's all royal jelly. Before he finished speaking, a whole bottle of milk was drunk. Mabel was even more worried. Warning, no more royal jelly. What if it did any harm? Mabel gradually discovered her husband's abnormality. He's kind of weird. Then she hurriedly carried the child upstairs. He carried his daughter on the scale to calculate the weight. Staring at the displayed weight, Taylor pushed open the door and smiled. Then I want to touch the child's double chin. Mabel wouldn't touch it at all, yelling he must be crazy. What father would let his daughter become like this? Taylor explains that being crowned would be harmless. And then there's the having last year.
Because it was short summer, that's what you said.
Not only that, I turned over dozens of our hives to the production of royal jelly.
Why? Why?
Well, you never guess the reason, but she's the result.
He can't help making a sound. Like I said before, queen bees will be able to increase fertility. Tyler's been hiding it. Years of hard work can't give birth to a child. Until last year, after drinking royal jelly, he just got out of hand. Look at that hairy arm. Mabel quickly withdrew. I couldn't believe it, since he is so useful to his husband. Not to mention, a newborn baby. He fought back his panic and rushed forward to want to check the child's condition. But what comes into view is a daughter who has completely turned into a queen bee and an increasingly majestic husband.